coming down the hall. At this point, I'm not really saying much to him. I'm allowing him to walk, because he is walking in the direction of the office, but then he walks in a classroom. It's important to me at this point that he goes to the office, and so it's not a matter of, all of this stuff that's happening, for more than 2 hours. But no, I get to go to class. So I just wanted to point that out. And so I go, I'm letting people know where we are. I stop to see kind of what the intention is. That I go in and I'm reiterating, no, we need to go to the office. You made some verbal threats toward, staff. And I realized that Ms. Griffin had earpods in, but while we were in this classroom, he repeated to me, "I'll beat your ass. What the fuck you gonna do? I'll beat your ass. I'll whoop your ass." Repeatedly said this to me, and I wanted to be clear that I believed every word he said. Every time he said he would whoop my ass, I believed him. Okay? And there was one point in this room where he said that to me, and he said, "What the fuck you gonna do?" And he stepped right into me. And at that point, I did take a step back. I know I took a step back because I took my glasses off because I feared that he may punch me. And I'm new to wearing glasses. I'm getting older now. So I just did not want that feeling of getting hit with glasses. I don't know why it makes a difference, but that's what I was thinking. So I did take a step back and I took my glasses off because I did fear getting hit at that point.
Let's talk a little bit more about foundation before we go on to the film. How big are you?
I'm 6'3".
And how much do you weigh? I'm sorry for asking.
No problem. It fluctuates. So about between 200 and 210, depending.
How big is student A?
6'4".
What's your best guess approximation of how much he weighs?
I will put him between 225, 230.
All right, continue on. Tell us what's going on, please. Let me ask this again. I apologize. Is there a way of timestamp? Can we see a timestamp on the film so that we can assess how many seconds or go by? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, at the bottom. Perfect. Thank you.
So, we're having this conversation where he's telling me he's gonna whip my ass, and I'm telling him that he needs to go to the office. So he comes out, he's walking toward the office. I didn't have any conclusion at that point that he wouldn't go to the office. Then he stops. You see my right leg, I'm still in the walking motion, and he's turning toward me. So at this point, again, no matter what he was saying, had he continued in that direction of the office, I don't care what he's saying if he continues in the direction of the office. He stops, he turns toward me. I walk toward him, and bam, he bumps into me right here. He bumps into me as I'm pointing to go to the office. You can see him step into me even more, and I'm telling him repeatedly, and you've heard everyone testify that what I continue and consistently said is go to the office. What he continued and consistently said was that he would whip my ass. So we're having that conversation. So I'm gonna back up just a little bit and gonna show you really one of the main reasons why I did elbow him. I don't deny that. But before I play that, it's important that you know that based on what I was hearing, which is him telling me he's gonna whip my ass, based on that we had 2.5 hours already of him threatening to whoop security's ass, based on, I into, previous history or anything like that. It's just important that you know that I don't take these threats lightly. I take them very seriously. I think the youth of today, when they make you a threat, they will follow through on that threat. That's true from social media findings. So I take every threat very seriously. It's a sudden movement that he makes where he kind of leans in with his face, and all of the indicators that I was given in terms of the information that I was receiving made me believe that he was about to take a swing at me. And I just can't have someone of that size and me in the position that I'm in. I cannot get struck, because many times it could be one punch and you're out. And so at that point, I feared that I was going to be struck, and I wanted to defend myself.
Now, when you hit him with your elbow, he doesn't go down, does he?
Not at all. So you may have heard some testimony that I am armed. That waistband that you see, or that tan color thing or whatever, that's my concealed carry holster. It's designed to fit very tightly up against me so that I can dress like you, sir, and no one will know that I'm armed. People did not know. I concealed very well. But I have to be, it's critical that I'm ever mindful of that in everything that I do. And I will say this. There are times when I go to incidents to break up a fight or do something where I disarm myself because I know I'm going to be getting physical and tussling around. Again, I did not know that this student A was the person causing these problems. I might have, done things just a little differently in going, because there have been instances where I've done that. But that's neither here nor there. At this point, I'm armed. The thing that people don't understand in watching this, because I'm on top, is that he was pulling my shirt down to him. He was pulling very hard, so I'm trying to get his hands off of my shirt, and while I'm trying to do that, he's biting me. So he did me very hard to the point where I'm bleeding everywhere, right? And so I'll say that.
Let's just call the attention of the board to the